Hey, welcome back to Grow Your Channel Sunday. Today we're going to talk about 8 tips that will help you to grow your channel. So to start off, 3/4 of adults in the U.S. spend about 2 hours a day listening and watching to short form digital videos. Usually on their cell phones, laptops, whatever. So it's definitely a group that you want to pay attention to. You want to track that type of people, and you also want to retain the viewers. So one of the first tips is get to the point of your video. So when you're doing the little like YouTube shorts, within the first 3 seconds, get to the point of the video. So got a comment the other day on Fatwood video I did. A lot of different things going on within 30 seconds, and really caught people's eyes and gave them the gist of what was doing. So that's basically what you really want to do. The first 3 seconds, need to capture them. Don't overload with a bunch of overlays and text. Just get to the point of it. If you are going to use logos, brands, and images of your product, do it within the first few seconds. And don't bother with long intros, fades, splash screens, nothing fancy, just get to it. If you ever watch an Instagram video, it's a great way to look at it. It's right to the point. Number 2, you want to zoom in. Make sure your content isn't too complex. Meaning, make sure you don't have too much going on. A quick, concise message for the best is best for the viewer audience on mobile devices. So find one ideal or feature you want to emphasize on, focus on that. An example, if I was to do an RC video for a YouTube short, I wouldn't want to focus on an entire 4-minute video trying to squeeze in. I'd just find the best shots of it, then go that route. Or a really short 25-30 second video. If you have a message you can't get across in one video, split it up into multiple videos, each with its own clear subject, meaning that this will also allow you to create a playlist to go along with it if you split them up like that. So you can turn these into a weekly series. This is a real force multiplier for you. You will have a steady output of fresh contents that won't bore your viewers. The third one is to keep it moving. A single static shot is boring. So kind of be creative, which is something I've been playing around with camp here lately. Trying to get different angles and do some sliding cameras and stuff like that. Segment video production will fail to hold your viewers' attention, and it is all too easy to click away. I agree with that. Nobody wants to stand by and watch me pedal a bicycle all the time, but if I can put one on my head, one on the handlebars, one on the trailer, it gives you different views, and each little 5-second clip is a different view. It helps. Also use some dynamic cuts and interesting transitions or effects. Kind of hard to do if you're looking for a really short video, as far as like 30 seconds like a YouTube short, but if you're looking for a couple minute long video or a minute long video, you can do that pretty good. You basically want long enough to tell your story, but not so long it bores everybody. Don't talk too long. Sometimes we all ramble on. And don't speak in drawn out monotones. So if you ever watch The Water Boy, if you end up having his same problems, you probably don't want to do a short video. You want to frame your mobile device so that it fits. So exactly, great example is, I think it's 3/4, I think is what I like using a lot. 1/1 is good, and 3/4 is good. The largest one I think is too narrow. But it'll vary. You kind of play around with it, and you can go with that. just the aspect ratio on how you would set your video up to record. Now, let's see what else we got. Less is more. The vast majority of Generation Z millennial viewers prefer shorter videos, which is the reason why YouTube Shorts and Instagram and TikTok and stuff is such major hits. They're just not interested in sitting down and watching, you know, a bunch of stuff. Used to going to and watching a YouTube video was a big deal. And it was new, it was fresh, it was entertaining, and that's kind of where YouTube figured the TV was going. But in reality, what's actually been shown is Generation Z would much rather watch 30 seconds or something so they can go on and go back to their game, or, you know, go back to watching TV on their phone during commercial breaks. So the engagement trend showed that the ideal length is between 7 and 10 minutes. And for mobile video, you'll want to aim for the low end of that range. Shorter videos drive higher engagement rates across viewing platforms, but especially on mobile devices. Mobile viewers generally don't have the time to commit to watching a longer video, and shorter videos will help you as a creator as well. With a limited runtime, you can focus on your subject and cut out all the filler and extras, elements, and different things. So 7 to 10 minutes. Really, it goes back to the type of content that you're creating and whether or not you actually have the audience for that. Some audience will maintain and stick around for 7 to 10 minutes of a video. Some ain't. It really just going to depend on your personality, how you come up on the camera, what the subject matter is, how it's presented, and what kind of content. Tip number 6 is, here's you a rule of thumb. Don't judge a book by its cover. It might not be true for videos. Don't let the YouTube algorithm decide your fate. Be sure to grab the perfect frame for your video. So if you're aiming it to be shown on mobile, set your ratio for that. You want a clear subject, good lighting, and no confusing visual clutter. A custom thumbnail is also an option if you have the time, the resources to design one. Okay, so I do want to hit on that. There's plenty of free apps out there that you can take and go create a thumbnail. If you can, whatever editing software you can do, you can take a snapshot, find a piece of video, take a snapshot of it, upload to one of these apps, create your custom thumbnail, throw it up there. Over and over and over again, this thumbnail comes up, and it really makes a difference about impressions. So if somebody doesn't want to watch a long video, you really want to captivate them and get them to click on yours. And it's really important that yours stands out and really captures their attention versus somebody else's. If their time is that precious, you really got to aim to get them to draw them in. It'll also help with your impressions and click-through rates. You want bold, legible text, overlays that tells your viewers what they can expect. Number 7, actions speak louder than words. According to a study by Verizon Media, 69% of mobile users watch videos without sound in public places. Now, because of that, it wouldn't hurt if you start doing different things in your videos. So if it's a camping video and you're sitting down and you're cooking, and you're doing something that's not like chopping or dicing, or they really didn't get to see the coffee go in there, you could put cooking coffee over the fire, you know, just so they can read it without having the voice on, the sound on. Even in private, a quarter of all users still keep it on mute. While voiceovers and soundtracks can be important, when it comes to engaging mobile users, the eyes have it. Be sure that your video is watchable even without sound, with clear visuals that communicate the most important parts of your message. Captions and text overlays throughout a video can help, but your best bet is to clear, arresting visuals that can get your point across. So if you film your videos with the concept that if somebody is deaf watching, you're not going to need to do a complete transcript. They'll be able to watch and understand what you're doing. So number 8, spell it out. While you don't want to rely on text to communicate, that doesn't mean it should never be used. Using brief titles or overlays can be a great way to draw attention to important visual content. I absolutely agree. Most of us have done some type of text in there. When you use it, be sure to emphasize the important parts of your message. Highlight key points, but don't depend on it. Punctuate, don't narrate. You don't want to cram the screen with walls of text, but instead use bright, easy, readable overlays that are on the screen. Just if you're going to write, put a message here, do it, like me, if I want you to like, share, and subscribe, instead of trying to cram it all into one screen plus whatever you guys are watching, I just kind of draw it out with like a like, and then I'll wait a few frames, I'll do a subscribe, etc. So that's all I got on this for tonight, and we will catch you again later. Like, share, subscribe as always, and down in the comments, drop me a smiley face if you watch this all the way through. That way I know. Have a good day, guys. GoPro, stop recording.